Hey everybody, welcome back to Portal 2 on SGB. And if you find ourselves snickering quietly throughout the rest of the playthrough, it's because we learned. Well, you go ahead and you guys tell them out.
So remember in LA Noire when we said that there would be that if Steve from Blue's Clues were to be a detective?
Yeah, that was my favorite Blue's Clues arc, is when they handled the Black Dahlia murders.
No, that was with Joe. That's when Steve left.
Oh, damn. This is our 10th murder this week.
Can I get a fan out of that, please?
What?
Noir Blue's Clues.
Yeah, Blue's Clues Noir.
I would love
Just get
that.
Steve in a trench coat and fedora, and then you got a serious looking Blue by his side looking for clues.
Now,
It would be like Blue's Clues Noir. They released a clip from the new Blue's Clues that's airing soon. And the new host, his name is Josh. He's calling his cousins. One of them is Joe, and the other one's Steve. Steve is a full-blown detective now.
Which is like a logical evolution of his character in the show,
He went to college to become a detective.
Yeah.
That's why he went, yeah.
Absolutely. Now he's like,
Look at him. We fucking called it.
he has a different set of salt and pepper shakers in his office now. I'm pretty sure one is like just full-blown Coke and like the I don't know what the pepper was.
Mexican
spray?
black tar.
No. That's where he keeps his gunpowder for his gun.
I was going to say Mexican black tar as evidence.
It's a little extreme.
And it's actually like the two of them. It's actually Steve Burns. And oh my God.
They both just cameoed for this one scene for this new Blue's Clues.
We're having a hard time processing it. We're still in utter disbelief on what exactly is happening in this day and age.
What timeline are we in?
I like how he had a hat on to cover the fact that he's bald now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He rocks the fedora.
Hey,
Yeah,
in a lot of the fan art we got for Blue's Clues Noir, he was wearing a fedora.
Yeah.
So
it's just
it checks out.
it's damn near fucking prophetic.
It's like, hey guys, how'd you come up with Steve now being a full-on detective? Oh, we just watched this LP group. And they said, you know what? Let's make it happen.
Make it happen, yeah. And we're not going to see a single penny from that,
Nope.
by the way. You're welcome, Nick Jr.
You're welcome, Viacom.
Anyway, welcome back to Portal 2. Wheatley has now taken control of just Aperture Labs, and we were sent to the Shadow Realm along with GLaDOS. And we have to slowly but surely make our way back up, but we're a long way down. This doesn't look anything like the laboratory anymore.
Kind of reminds me of Limbo for a minute.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
I can
We
see
got
the
this
game better from here now.
Gargantuan vault.
Is
It's
that
blocking something? I
Vault
don't know what it
76?
is. Let me make sure our blue portal here is properly aligned, because we do got a bit of a time puzzle here. Let me just put that there.
A little lower, I would say.
No, I would say a little higher, because it's a little finicky.
Oh,
All
wow.
And let's see what this vault is hiding.
The outside world. If we finally get to see what the world looks like after the nuke from Fallout.
What was the game that was that's associated with this game? Because I know the
Half-Life.
Half-Life, yeah.
Still haven't played it. Still waiting on Half-Life 3.
What could
Ooh.
be behind this massive
How are you waiting
vault?
on a game?
Half-Life 3.
No, but
It's a download
Oh,
code.
it's just the door. Okay. Well, that was a massive letdown.
It's literally the equivalent of Donald opening the small door in Kingdom Hearts 1.
You mean the large door?
Yeah, the large door, just knock, knock. Small door.
Smaller door opens from the bottom.
it's
It's
just
very janitorial with the
Yeah.
area that we're in right now. But no shit though, this is actually my favorite part of the game. One, because we have my favorite character in the game is introduced in this part, and secondly, I love the idea of using portals in a more natural terrain rather than just test chambers built with the gun in mind.
It's just more so it's giving you a lot of free reign with the gun.
Well, no,
now.
it's still relatively linear.
Well,
you
yeah.
can only do so much because the portal gun only works on portable surfaces, I guess. I guess that's one way of working on
that's
identifying
one way
it.
to call it. Yeah.
But no, it really feels like you're giving a lot of. It's really exhilarating solving these puzzles. Where's the damn?
I would say like portal friendly, maybe.
Yes, portal friendly. I like portable though too.
Yeah, portable works because it's kind of funny. Oh fuck!
And here he is. This is Cave Johnson, former owner of like the original Aperture Science Innovators,
and former J. Jonah Jameson, man.
Yeah, it's voiced by J.K. Simmons. This is my favorite character in the game.
Yeah,
like there's no kind. I mean, I love Wheatley too,
but it's Cave Johnson.
Yeah.
That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the...
Damn it! I'm thinking of Red Letter Media for a second.
About what?
Like I forgot the guy's name, but he said he owns Iowa's largest wildlife preserve.
I forgot the guy's name too.
Shit.
Something Wilson, I think.
Roger something.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was Roger.
God damn it! It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. It's,
Dan Wilson.
Dan Wilson. There you go.
I was like, it starts with a D.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Dwayne Wilson.
Dwayne.
My name is Dan Wilson. I own Iowa's largest wildlife preserve.
Oh, ranked number 2 in top of 100 applied science companies.
I mean, number 2, but it's not number 1.
What's number 1?
I do wonder what number 1 was. I think it's
Probably
implied to be Black Mesa.
I was thinking it would be
Might
Black
be.
Mesa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cave Johnson's great.
Yeah, he is like just one of the best characters of this game, bar none.
You have his portrait on your wall.
Yeah, well, I have a portrait of him on the wall. As you saw, like there, we saw like a younger portrait of him back in his
Yeah, in his
more
youth.
encouraged youth, before cynicism just takes him down a very demented pathway, as we'll get with these audio recordings that he's left for us.
Especially when we get GLaDOS back. Like,
yeah.
one of my favorite lines is in this, and I love it. It's about
Something everybody is quick to quote the Lemons line, and don't get me wrong, that is a great line. My favorite is actually coming up soon. Well, first we have to get the hell out of here. Let's see. What?
No camera zoom.
No camera zoom. No.
It's just because like you got it like right there.
Yeah.
I feel like Garrett's gonna be upset at us because we forgot Dan Wilson. Jesus.
It's fine. We still got the boots on.
It's like, what happens if Willy Wonka's chocolate factory went out of business?
Another reason why this area is also one of my favorites is because this is the area to introduce us to the gels. There's 3 total. There's the blue gel, which makes you bounce higher. There's the orange gel, which makes you run faster. The Nickelodeon slime, basically. And then there's the white gel, which makes any surface portable.
I feel like we should coin that term now.
What, portable?
Yeah.
We can't. I'm pretty sure Viacom owns the copyright for that.
Fuck.
Yeah. We're getting hosed.
It's like they owe us. We should at least get this one.
Yeah, go convince them of that.
I know. It only makes sense. Like, you took our idea. We should get compensated at least.
Sacred science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Thanks, Cave Johnson.
I also like the detail of, like, since we're in, like, the very bottom of the Aperture area, we're looking at the very old school Aperture logo.
I would think it sounds like that the new Aperture Labs was built on top of the old one.
Yes, it was. It was built directly on top of it.
This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs.
I'm struggling here because I don't want to talk over him.
I know.
Because it's like
it's hard.
It's hard to do so. I don't want to interrupt him, but it's like it's also a let's play. It's like if you don't want to watch a commentary,
it's just because the dialogue is so good.
It really is. Like,
it's fantastic.
I don't want to talk over him.
Oh, I love that. By the way, when you jumped on the gel,
Yeah.
like the music is great.
Yeah,
like,
again,
I love it.
Again, more of a dynamic soundtrack.
Yeah.
It adds more when you're bouncing on the gel and what have you.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. Sure, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Rich, I do what the fuck I want.
I own this place. I can do whatever I
if I
want.
pay the bills, I think I'm going to give myself free reign to just talk about whatever the hell I want.
This next test is supposed to give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Cover all bases. That's what this is about. We cover every base here.
It's like you wonder why Aperture Lab was the way it was, and with someone like Kate Johnson behind the scenes, everything just starts making sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my god. Which I have to ask, and I'm not sure if you guys can answer this, but like in the context of, because this Portal shares a universe with Half-Life.
Yes.
You know, so it's like, is Half-Life or at least Black Mesa just as kooky as Aperture Laboratories?
I wouldn't be able to answer that because I never played Half-Life.
I never played Half-Life either.
I don't have much experience with Half-Life, so I don't know. Like, does Aperture Labs, is the sense of humor in Portal just stick out like a sore thumb compared to Half-Life?
I feel like our Half-Life players in the comments should answer this.
Yeah, because I cannot answer that for the life of me.
We have no clue on it, unfortunately.
Now, you will automatically bounce upon landing on the blue gel, but you can, if on the PC, you can hold down the control key to stop bouncing in case you get disoriented.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
Because that can happen easily. It's like, I want to bounce on this, I missed the angle, oh wait, I'm bouncing in a completely different direction, and now suddenly I can't stop.
That's convenient, really.
That's nice of them to do.
I agree.
Like, I wonder now if they actually implemented it in the console version.
What, in the...
For, like, the 360 and PS3.
I think it was part of the original game design. Like, I'm pretty sure it was, anyway.
I'm not sure on... Like, I never played the console version.
All right, let me see.
Like, I only played pretty much most of the PC version. Yeah, that's convenient.
Another case where you might find yourself overthinking, because now it's not a matter of just using portals to use momentum. You have to now bounce off gels, too.
Yeah. I like how he tells us this now.
Yeah, well, my favorite thing about that is that you hear that the page is turning. So that he's learning just as we're learning as well.
It's like, oh, geez. It's like, you feel... Don't you think you should have, like, tested a lot more before actually, like, giving this up to people who are testing this for you?
This is the test.
Yeah.
Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping. Because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. The lab boys poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Emoticons before they actually like became part of the internet, I guess.
Let's see, where's my... Oh, there it is.
My favorite set of numbers on my calculator is 8008.
8 what, because of boob?
Yeah.
Add in a 5, you get a plural.
Put a 1 and a 3. And then 5.
That's also one of my favorite lines in the game.
Wait, what was the line?
Doctor says I should also be minded of handicapped accessible employees, and I said no. He refuses to do it because ramps are expensive. Hold on a second, I'm trying to process it.
Well, you covered that part of the gel.
We have to now pretty much get the blue gel to land in different areas. Oh, that's why it didn't go anywhere. One second.
It's the synth. It's the synthesizer, you know? That's what does it.
Why I do that? There we go. We'll let that land over there. That should be fine. Okay.
Can you actually get hit with the gel?
You can, but it doesn't do anything to you.
Oh, okay. Do you get covered in it?
You can, but you can just wash it off. You won't see it on your portal gun if that's
Yeah,
what you
I know.
mean. So,
Like I would just like that kind of detail. It's just like you get hit with some of the gel and it's like
You
it
become
shows
a
on
it
your
just
gun.
sticks on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, play Super Mario Sunshine.
Either there or Splatoon.
Splatoon's probably a better example.
I see an exit sign.
Yeah, we have to. It's all the way over there. Oh, damn it. I wish I didn't get that part of the wall covered in blue gel, because this makes it awkward.
It looks it.
Yeah, because if you just, again, rub against it, you will bounce off. Actually, you know what? We can probably make this a little better. There we go. Okay. Then we get the blue gel to...
So here's my question then. What does the original portal gun look like?
The original portal gun?
Yeah.
I was always under the assumption that this was always the base model for it. You know, I think the portal gun is like one of their inventions that they just miraculously got on their first try and never needed to update it in any capacity.
You never get an invention on the first try.
No, but, you know, freak accidents do happen.
I mean, yeah.
Earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
What?
Well, hopefully we don't have to end up dealing with that ourselves in any sense of the word. But
How does thinking about it trigger it?
I don't know. Well, because it's stressful, so it'll trigger a reaction. You know, chemical reactions on the brain and all that.
Well, now that he mentions it, now they automatically think about it.
Exactly. So it's like you're kind of not helping
Dan
out.
if you do, Dan
You're
if
not
you
helping
don't.
the cause.
Yeah, it's like don't think about it. Otherwise, Gozer the Gozerian is gonna have his minion.
Oh
as the
shit.
giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Anyway, that's enough of that. We'll see you guys on Wednesday with more. Not Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday with more Portal 2.